So my other video about customer service. Just ruined my video, dick. Come on. Customer about an hour from here texted me in the morning about a dead rat or something in the wall. So I made arrangements with the office to go out there. So I left Tampa at 3 o'clock. I got out there at like 4:05. I left there at like 5:20. I got home right now at about 6:15. And I don't know. I think I sealed all the rats in the building. But there's an area of the subfloor or the subroof where you move that them white tiles out of the way, and there's fiberglass insulation to keep the air conditioning in. Well, once you move that out of the way, there's like a roof that you can get up and walk in. Well, I figured the animal was dead up in there. Look how natural the fucking sky looks and shit. Right, nerd? So there's a subfloor or subroof up there, and you know, I got up on my ladder, so I go through the first roof, I go out and get my other ladder. I said, I've got to find this fucking thing. I go out on my other ladder, and there's nothing up there. There's no flies, so I went to the next door neighbor, nothing over there. The other building, the other one next door is locked up, and it's like for rent, so we have to get into that one. But, you know, I went over there, put some more deodorizer down. I put some deodorizer up in the air conditioning vents. And, you know, I mean, customers want to see you. You know what I mean? Even if it's something stupid, like something, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you can educate your customers, and, you know, that's a situation where it's like, it's not like a German roach job. That's a situation where you have to go out and say this, and this. You know what I mean? So they want to see you. So it's not like bed bugs, roaches, or ants, or termite swarmers. You know what I mean? You have to go out and show your face. You know, it's a business. But it didn't smell as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was really going to smell bad. So, you know, we went out there. My office called me. The boss's daughter called me this morning. She's like, hey, how's everything going with the job? And I said, what job? I said, the job out in Plant City. I said, well, she goes, no, this job. She goes, you're coming up on your 90 days, aren't you? And I said, well, I don't know. I said, how am I doing? And she goes, you're doing good. We're just, you know, are you going to stay? And I go, well, I'm not looking on fucking Indeed every day like I am at some jobs I've worked. She's like, okay. I just haven't checked in with you. And I'm like, all right, no, I'm good. I said, I enjoy what I do. I get up every day and I'm fucking, I'm happy to do what I do. You know what I mean? I'm happy to have the life that I have. I was talking to somebody on the phone that I haven't talked to in a while. And we were just talking about like how grateful, you know, it's like, you know, I'm not counting pills anymore. I'm not doing a lot of things anymore. And just having the amount of energy that I have and having my life back, and not, you know, I was talking to a police officer too at his house with his wife. He's from New York City, and he's in Largo, but he lives here. Largo's like another city about 45 minutes west from here. And he said he ran into a girl that was like 17 who died of fentanyl overdose last night. I was like, fuck, and I was just telling him about. And he's like, man, he's like, I've never met anybody that's been sober off of opiates, either in my personal life or my family, for more than 3 months, and then they relapse, or they get a month and they relapse. I said, bro, I've been sober like 6.5 years. I'm not saying that I haven't I had a relapse on fentanyl during COVID, but I'm not saying I haven't took a gabapentin, you know, sporadically, and then another year went by and I took a couple oxycodone from my guy at the gym. But you know, I mean, I haven't had like back-to-back days of using drugs in fucking years, you know? So, you know. Right, Hercules?